Hello, everyone. It's Rachel Garrett and Toni Craft. Hello, Toni.
Hi, Rachel.
How are you doing?
Great.
I am loving your shop in the background. That is amazing. Everyone that doesn't know, Toni Craft is the owner of Freaky Rocks Crystal Shop that I reference in a lot of my videos. And a lot of people do talk about the amazing Toni Craft because she's phenomenal.
Thank you.
Phenomenal. So, one of the things that we kind of wanted to go on live today is we wanted to talk about essential oils. So, this month in my group, Find Your Badass Life Purpose, it is all about essential oils. So, we're going to make this short and sweet because Toni is a super busy lady. But Toni is an essential oils master, I would like to say.
I'm not a master.
She's a master of disaster. Just kidding. No, Toni knows a lot about oils. So Toni, let me ask you this question, real quickly. What got you into essential oils?
Smells. Candles. Candles give me headaches. Perfumes give me headaches. I can't use them. I would get terrible migraines. So, I met Heather, actually, my friend Heather, who was using oils, and I was like, those aren't bothering me. What is that?
Yeah.
And then the other big reason was to use with my Reiki for animals.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to make it a commercial for Young Living, but that's why I started with them.
Okay.
Because they're safe.
Yeah, and they're all natural.
Oh yeah, totally. And that's the problem, I think, with oils, is that you can say you're natural, and the FDA lets you get away with it.
Right.
But you don't have to be. It's a really small percentage, and they'll let you put that on their label. So you have to be careful.
Be careful of what you use. Now, Toni, you still are a Young Living distributor. Is that correct?
Yes.
How long have you been using Young Living products?
Oh, 10 years, I'd say.
Wow.
10 years.
And do you feel like using essential oils has, somebody asked you, what oil did you use with the animals?
Peace and calming was my biggie, because just like us, they get stressed. And so that was probably the first, that and Valor. They're my two favorites, and especially Valor is my ultimate. And you don't just pour it on them either. You have to be, you have to know what you're doing, but you put it on your hands and you wipe your hands together, and then you pet your animal. Can you imagine? Somebody asked me once about spray bottles. Like, yeah, spray your cat. You never see your cat again. But sometimes they eyeball me, like, don't even think about it. And other times they're all over me. But
so your two favorite oils are Valor and Peace and Calming. What is it about Valor that you love it so much? And Valor is a specific oil to Young Living.
Yes, it's actually, I wrote down what it.
Oh, here you go.
Black spruce, camphor wood, and I'll go off on that in a minute. Geranium, blue tansy, and frankincense. So
I love
Valor. That's what I like about oils, is because you can use them for a myriad of reasons, and so you can use them to energize yourself, and you can use them to calm yourself down. And so Valor, they all have frequencies, just like crystals. All the oils have frequencies. So Valor has a low frequency. And so you hear about that. We're always trying to high vibe. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, crap, Valor's my favorite. And it's low. It's low because it's very good for the spine and your bones. Bones have lower frequencies. So, and with oils, it's all about layering, just how we wear crystals, and then it goes on top of our frequency. And so it's not like it's lowering our frequency.
No.
But, yeah. So, but Valor makes you think about it. They say the Roman soldiers used to use this sort of a blend for going into battle. So you want to do something, you're going to have a long day, you know, it's going to be a tough day.
Valor and
Yeah.
fluorite.
So it used to have rosewood. So
yeah, but they just released it again.
Yes.
Yeah. Toni, I knew she was going to say it. I just saw it. Toni's going to be so excited.
The Young Living Convention is going on right now. And today they announced, now rosewood it's in a lot of things.
Yeah.
And it's funny because what was happening was it was becoming extinct. It was on a list for endangered plants. And so Young Living stopped using it when they found that out. And it's funny because I would see it listed on all sorts of other things, not ours. And I was like, not supposed to be using that anymore. So they worked with the Brazilian government and that's the one thing I love about this company is because they're very much into sustainability and replanting and not destroying the plant, not destroying the trees, the frankincense. So they worked with the Brazilian government and got it going and worked together. And so now they can have it again, and it's back because that's why they had to change the recipe.
Right.
And probably, I don't know, what was it, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, maybe, the blue tansy crop failed.
Oh my gosh.
And blue tansy is big in Valor. And it's in Peace and Calming and Valor. So they didn't have any. So they said, you know, we're selling it till we sell out, and then we're going to be out until it was like 2 years, almost 2 years. So I called everybody and I was like, hey, can you order me some Valor?
I think yes.
Right?
Toni had to stock up. I think that's right around when I met Toni. Give me the Valor.
Yes. It's probably like, are you using all that Valor? And I made it through because I used to just smell it sometimes. And I wouldn't crack open that last bottle. And then they announced that the blue tansy was back. But that's what they would do, is still try to get that same frequency for what they wanted the oil to be utilized for. And so, but now blue tansy's back and now rosewood's coming back.
So for somebody that's interested in essential oils, maybe what is a quick tip and maybe a piece of advice that you can give somebody that's maybe looking to use oils?
Use them. You know, it's funny. I feel like people get them and then don't use them because they don't know what it's for. But there are days when I just pick something up and I'll be like, let's see I like this smell, you know, and I put it on. But do them like one at a time, you know, like use one, get to know it. Summertime, peppermint is my go-to because I feel like it's very cooling if I put it on the back of my neck. If I feel a headache coming on, I put it on. It keeps bugs away, keeps a lot of bugs away. So, I think that's the thing is just use them and, you know.
And also be safe with them. Some of them, if you are going to apply it topically to the skin, you got to make sure you have a carrier oil and whatnot. Like make sure that you're not sensitive to an oil that you might be applying. Like you don't want to slap. Like, have you ever put on peppermint on accident and it burns? It's like like peppermint can be strong. You know, Rachel, give her the headache.
You can't put peppermint like in sensitive areas,
Rachel.
But yeah, if you get it too close to your eyes, it makes your eyes run for like 10 minutes. But yeah, it's an amazing pick me up though. Like if you're tired, put a drop under your tongue, and it's like, but it wakes you up. It's
awesome. I think the good thing about oils too is that, you know, they're safe and natural remedies. Like if you're somebody that may be struggling with sleep, you can maybe apply lavender to the soles of your feet. Toni's talking about maybe having a headache, using peppermint, using Valor for aches and pains, just using like certain oils for certain ailments, or even like a pick me up in your mood. Like you're saying, if you're super tired, you know, use a peppermint. If you're feeling stressed. Like I love, like you said, peace and calming. Like that's a great one.
The citrus ones are
I love the citrus ones
for mood elevation. Like I'll put orange in my diffusers up here.
Yeah.
Orange and frankincense, they use a lot in nursing homes
Mm.
to up the mood
Yeah.
of the folks there.
Yeah.
So
And
it's funny.
their
There's
moods.
have you ever heard of like the morphine bomb?
No. What is the morphine bomb?
So if you have a pain.
Yeah.
So Cliff blew out his knee a couple of years ago.
Uh-huh.
And it's a mix of frankincense, copaiba, which is good for inflammation, and for babies that are teething.
Yeah.
And then black spruce. So, and you put the drops like in a veggie cap.
Yeah.
So you can capsules. So I said to him, listen, I'm making you this mix. And he's like, rolling his eyes, you know. And I said, listen, you're going to burp. And it's going to taste like tree.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right. But he was hurt. He's like, give them to me. So I come out of my office a couple hours later and I said, how you doing? And he goes, oh, I am burping tree. It's like I'm eating it. I feel like I'm eating tree.
How's your pain?
I said, how's your knee though? Oh, great. Make me more of them.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing. A morphine bomb.
Morphine bomb, they call it. That's his nickname. That. But yeah, it's what did I tell you it was? It's black spruce, copaiba, and frankincense.
Yeah. What is so your absolute favorite oil is Valor.
Valor.
I love the Northern Lights one.
Oh my gosh. And you know, my friend Heather has been to the farm, and the farm is in Canada.
Yeah.
Where the Northern Lights shine the most. And that's where the crop is under, you know. So to have that energy coming in, it's beautiful. That's a really nice.
Is it Christmas Spirit?
Christmas.
Oh, I love that one too.
So Christmas Spirit has orange, cinnamon, and hang on, I thought I wrote it down.
She must have known I like it.
It's spruce.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Because I sell it at Christmas, but then I put I just changed the label and put happy and healthy because it's great for your immune system. Cinnamon bark is amazing. Orange is going to lift your mood. So it's great just to spray in the house. And in the tree is very calming, very grounding.
Yeah.
And so you have told me at different times that I need to be grounded. So I do use the roots and wings.
Wings for when you want to connect with the angels, roots when you need to be grounded.
Right. So this weekend I'm going to a vendor event, and so I always bring white angelica with me.
Ooh, for protection, right?
For protection, and there's so many people there, just to get other people's energy. So you'll see me like putting it in my hands, and like I put it all over my hair, like all over me.
So the other good thing about oils is not only are they good for lifting your moods, for, you know, physical ailments, for maybe anything, honestly, but they're good to put in candles. Like Toni has an amazing candle line, Crystal Illuminations. And I am upset. Now, these were her Christmas candles, and I have a stockpile in my office, Blessings. And I freaking am obsessed. Joy to the World and Blessings are the two best candles
but
I have ever.
I'm keeping it year round because I love
it. She's got crystals in it, guys. That's why. But it is. Oh my gosh, what is in this? It has biodegradable glitter. It has cranberry, apple, marmalade. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. You guys, if anyone is listening, you have to go into Toni's shop and like just check out her candle lines. What's amazing about them too is because they're natural, and she's got like the essential oils in them. So like you don't get that headache when you burn them, but maybe you want the ambiance of just burning a candle. Like Rachel, whenever she does a video or anything, she's burning a candle, and she's always burning one of Toni's. It's like Toni's here with me.
Like like my angel light, they have actual Herkimer diamonds in the.
Ooh.
That's the crystal that I put in the angel light.
Ooh.
That and celestite.
Now, they're also good for cleaning products. Like, I mean, essential oils you can really use. Like, you have a Mermaid Hair that you put essential oils in. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so that's what the so it has cedarwood, rosemary, there's a third, lavender.
Yeah,
So
lavender.
one thing we noticed after COVID was a lot of people lost hair if
Yes.
they were sick, and then it
Yeah.
wasn't growing back very
Yeah.
well. So people are loving this. You spray on your hair. It's got witch hazel in it. Oils and water don't mix, so you put in that emulsifier. So I
Yeah.
have witch hazel in this. But yeah, it's so funny because I ran into somebody that I met last year at the Herkimer Gem Fest, and she's
Yeah.
like, "I remember you. I got mermaid spray from you, and I'm coming back this year to get more." And I was like, "Oh, she loved it.
I love
She
it.
loved it." She said her hair was growing. So
Anything else that you want to talk about for essential oils? One thing I do want to say is that Toni does sell Young Living oils and products at her shop, Reiki Rocks Crystal Shop.
Yep.
And she also, if you want to become somebody that, sells them, she can help you kind of getting your line going with that.
Yeah. And the one thing with Young Living is you don't have to sell them. You just use them.
Yeah.
They don't make you, it's not a traditional company like that. So that's awesome. But yeah, the Thieves line, that's what
the cleaning products,
with keeping me well, knock on wood, through all these past years, and I used it long before COVID. But toothpaste and there's another, I know they have cinnamon bark in that.
They have makeup, detergents, like they really have supplements, like such a diverse line of products. Like you're not just getting, an oil. You can get really anything for your total mind, body, and soul. What drew me to Young Living was the spiritual oils. Like that's what kind of drew me into them was those oils. So for using for meditation or connecting with, for me, the universe or angels,
Yeah.
I love
it. And I use frankincense every day. I put it on my face. I put it over here because they actually put frankincense in high-end makeup for wrinkles. That's what's in, really,
Excuse
really
me,
expensive.
Gotta go put on some frankincense.
Right. So I put it on my face. And I love frankincense. And if you have any kind of a cut, anything that needs to heal, beautiful.
And Toni, really quickly, what vendor event are you at this weekend? For anyone that's listening?
I am at the Herkimer Gem Show this weekend, Saturday and Sunday at the Herkimer Fairgrounds. It's only $5 to get in. There are tons of crystals, every kind. What's cool, there is a big building and they do have fans. It's not too bad there when it's always a hot weekend.
So true.
They have people outside too, and some of that's undercover. But it's so fun to have young entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And that's so fun to see what these kids come up with, and they have businesses and everything. It's wild. I know.
So anyone that is local, make sure to go out to the Herkimer event this weekend to see Toni. I'm sorry, the Gem Fest. And then anything else about essential oils, Toni, that you want to add in?
Just that you can do so much. So, if you have them and you don't know what to do with them, text me, get a hold of me.
Yeah. Reach out to Toni because she has classes. She has workshops. Heather, the lady that she's speaking with, comes in and teaches classes.
Yeah.
There's a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah. At the end of the month, because of all the new things that are coming out of the convention, there's gummies, there's antioxidant gummies that are coming. So, it's exciting.
I love that.
And then we're going to make some sprays at the end of the month too. So you can, go home and go through my recipes.
Is that class up yet, or is it? Okay. That sounds fun.
Yes, it's always fun when we do, do make something to bring home and then learn some
Yeah.
things at the same time.
So the one thing I do want to add is because we've been talking, I feel like there's a lot of angels in here right now because she's been
Ah,
talking about angels. But so I've been feeling like they want me to pull a card. So for my IET cards, I pulled Angel Ariel, and she's blessing all of us with miracles.
that's lovely.
I
Thank
love
you,
that.
Ariel.
I love that. Yeah, she's like popping in. She's like, "Hello, I'm here." So
So she likes
anyway,
oils.
she must love oils. Hello. Hello.
I
Well,
love
Toni,
it.
thank you so much for coming on live and talking about essential oils. Like she said, shoot her a message. Stop at Reiki Rocks Crystal Shop. She is a wealth of knowledge about all things essential oils. Anytime I've had an issue or a problem, I'll reach out to Toni. I'll say, "What do you recommend?" Not just for oils, but I also do it for crystals. Really anything. Toni is just such a wealth of knowledge, honestly. She helped me through COVID with giving me some Ninja Red, and that really, I think, really turned me around from not feeling well. So, Toni, again, thank you so much, and I'll talk with everyone soon. Bye.
Bye.